BCS. Do you guys know what BCS stands for? It's Body Condition Score. A body condition score is a visual assessment of your cattle that summarizes your relative fat in a 9-point scale. There are 6 key areas when judging your cow: brisket, ribs, back, hip bone, tailhead, and pin bone. Now, when you're looking at these 6 key areas, what are you looking for? What's the telltale in judging your cow from a score of 1 up to a 9? Let's talk about a body condition score of 1, which I hope none of us have to deal with. Body condition score of 1, that cow is going to be looking pretty ill. You're going to have a prominent backbone, prominent hip bones, prominent shoulders. It's going to be really ribby. The ribs are going to be super visible. It's going to have the recessed tail head. There's going to be quite a few issues going on with that one. Now, as you continue to grow and you go up the scale, a 2 is going to look pretty similar. 3, we're getting better. Now 4, that's pretty average. That's, I'd say, where quite a few of us may sit. When you start getting into the body condition score of 4, the ribs are going to be covered a lot more. The back's going to be covered a lot more. You're going to be looking at, the tail head might be slightly bumpy, but not much. And that cow's really going to start getting quite a bit more rounded. Now, as we get into a more ideal range of 5 to 6, you're going to start seeing the hip bones are going to be having a lot more fat deposits. The ribs are going to be a lot more covered. The tail head is going to be really lumpy, and probably the outline of that cow is going to be bulging because of the fat, right? You'll know it's looking really, really good, especially if we've got you on some Key-Lix. But anyways, you might say, Cam, we know our herd. We're ranchers. We watch our cows every day. We know what they look like. Why are you already telling me this? Because I want to reiterate the importance of what the body condition score does for your herd. How many things that it has a play in. Now, what's the ideal amount of days to conceive? 10? 100? 150? None of those. We're looking at more of 85 days. 80, 85 days, that's going to be our ideal range of conceiving. That's going to put us on track every year to breed back at the same rate, on the same days, and be on the same cycle. Now, on average, a cow with a body condition score of, let's say, 4 is most likely 45 days behind a cow that's a 1.5, let's say 5.5 or 6, 45 days. With that separation, that's pretty big difference. Now, looking at this chart, the condition score at calving, the body condition score change in 90 days after calving. If you're calving out at a body condition score of a 4, and you stay that way until you conceive, we're looking at 131 days. Now, let's say you calve out at a 4, and in that 4, we get you on a Key-Lix breed back omega. We've got flaxseed and higher fat, protein, all your minerals that you need in there. And you put that on there, and you jump 2 points. Even at that 2 points, you're looking at 111 days. You're still behind. So what's this pointing to? We're ideally talking about calving out at a score of 5 or 6. Now, let's say you do calve out at a 6. You're looking right at that range of 89 days, which is where we want to be. 80 to 90, 85, somewhere in there. So if you stay there, after you've calved, all while you're trying to breed back, we're going to be at an ideal location. Looking at this chart, and we get the gist of it, pretty much what we're saying is if you're calving underneath a 5, it's going to be really hard to get your cow conceived in the right amount of days in order to keep that 365-day cycle. So let's do everything we can to make sure that cow is calving out at the right score so that you can conceive in the right amount of days. Now, we all know an open cow means no good. We don't want open cows. So we want you, as a team here at Key-Lix, we want you guys to have 95 to 100, 90, 95 to 100% conception rate. Let's get your cows in the right condition. Now, Key-Lix has a wide variety of tubs. It's not just a protein tub or a mineral tub. I want 20% protein, I want 30% protein. There's a lot more to it. This year, especially in the area where we're at, I've dealt with many ranchers that have great hay. It was a great year last year. They have good hay, they have high protein. We've tested it, we've seen it. So does that mean a cow is good? Yeah, they're good on the protein end of things, but let's get you a tub that has the full mineral pack in it. Maybe doesn't have as high protein. You know, it's definitely gonna have less protein because you do not need it. We don't wanna waste your money. Let's get you on a mineral tub that's gonna keep the deficiencies in these cows up. You know, that plays a huge effect in the body condition score. You know, or it might be you're on the other end. Let's say you have really low protein, or let's say you guys are in an area where you don't have much snow or something like that, and you're feeding corn stalks. Corn stalks are more of a filler. Let's get you on a high protein tub. Whatever you guys need for your operation to get you in an ideal body condition score, we're gonna help you get there. We wanna get you guys there so you guys can make a profit. We wanna support you. Without ranchers in this industry, we're nothing. So, you know, let us help you. Watch your body condition scores, you know, keep an eye on it. And if you feel like you might be, you know, sloughing off into the 4 range, a 3, you know, let's look at what's gonna help you.